Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Path to Black Belt. I'm sitting in a split device that will help me get the splits while reading samurai quotes. Um, I made the video while I was doing the initial stretches before getting to the splits, but it was about a topic called abstinence. And it became so personal because I started talking about my own personal relationship with abstinence contra sexuality. And I think that's way too personal. But the samurai said basically, oh, abstinence is healthy. And I wanna cut it down a little shorter. Yes, if you're not if abstinence means not screwing around with it without protection and stuff like that, yes, it's healthy, it's safe. But if you have a partner in a steady relationship, then why? Right? And and abstinence from doing things to yourself is also good because it makes your mind clouded. And I will not go there anymore. This is as far as I can go when talking about such topics. Um, Let me see if there is some samurai quotes that are more applicable. Make your guests feel that they are special in your eyes. Oh, now I'm stretching even further. As Yasuda Ukyo suggested when he spoke of the time for putting away the sake cups, it is it is the way one winds things down that is really important. This is the way it must also be with the whole of human life. When a guest is about to take his leave, it is imperative that one have a feeling of reluctance to see him go. Otherwise, it will seem to the guest that you have already had enough of his company, and all the days and evenings of conversation and building friendship will have come to naught. In all social intercourse, it is essential to act so that the feeling of ennui does not arrive. I don't know what that means. At all times, you should try to keep a feeling of freshness of the relationship and make the other party feel that they are special in your eyes. With just a bit of care and consideration, the nature of one's relationship can change completely. This kind of reminds me of a book I read by Dale Carnegie called How to Win Friends and Influence People that make people feel important in your presence. Uh, Basically, be willing to listen to their interests and be curious about what they do in their lives, their passions, their day, their family, things and people around in their lives that they care about. So, let me see if there's more samurai stuff. You have your whole heart bent on a single purpose. Even if all of a sudden your head is cut off, you will have fulfilled your one great distinguished service. The death of Nita Yoshisada can stand as proof. It looked as if he just fell over from a lack of courage. For example, from recent time there was the distinguished service of men such as Onodoken. This is just a matter of being completely intent on what one's doing, with one's whole heart bent on a single purpose. If one just raises the great impudent thought that for the sake of Bushido I will even become a ghost or an evil spirit, then one even when one's head falls from one's body, one will not die. Yeah. So if anybody cuts me down, my ghost will avenge me. Oh, now there's more about death. Whether of high rank or low, whether old or young, people die. If enlightened, they die. If unenlightened, they also die. Indeed, everyone must die. People are not aware that they and others will die. However, there is a mystery here. This is that although everyone knows that they will die, they think that they themselves will die only after everyone else has died. They don't consider the fact that death may come at any moment. Is this not a sad state of affairs? I don't know, sad or sad. People have been like that through all times, you know. That the only time we truly have is the present. So don't worry too much, or else you will waste your life worrying. Nothing remains fixed in this world. Well, that fits the same topic. If you encounter a person who's demoralized and confused due to some unexpected misfortune, and you say something like, "How very unfortunate, you have my deepest sympathy," you will only make the person more depressed and unable to see the principles of things. If instead you nonchalantly say something like, "Actually, this may turn out to be a fortunate turn of events," you can raise the person's spirits and draw him out of depression. Your words will catch his attention and he will come to see his situation from a new perspective. In a world where nothing remains fixed, neither melancholy nor exultation should be allowed to keep a hold on the heart for too long. Oh, that is true. I have gone through both wealth and poverty in my life, and now I'm back in studies just for me to find a way to earn money and make a living through my personal skills, nonetheless. Anyway, this has been an interesting session. I will lift weights afterwards, but I will not film the entire workout. I will just film a couple of sets. So sometimes the path to martial arts is just stretching. But I have a plan now. Every other day I train, build muscle, and the other day I build martial arts skills. I run, I kick, I stretch, punch. Yes, that kind of stuff. So today I will build up my musculature. But stretching is always important. If I want to become very flexible, I need to stretch very often. Okay, have a good one.